As you have said, the trading here was very robust. Turnover rose to 588 million on a volume of 56 million shares. That's up from 519 million on 46 million shares, which we saw yesterday. The NSE 20 share index was up 0.64% to stand at 4,270.74 points. We can just look at the currency now. The shilling traded at an average of 77 shillings and 75 cents, and that's according to central bank rates. Sue?
Terryanne, a lot of corporate action going on in the market there. Suezanne out with results, profit nearly doubling on rising tea and coffee prices.
Yes, Sue. Now, tea and coffee stocks were the darling of the Nairobi Stock Exchange in Q1. I remember chatting with Ali Khan Sachu here in studio just earlier on in the year, and he said in 2010 farmers in Kenya will ride Ferraris, and of course it does come without a surprise that Suezanne posted this results. That's a pre-tax profit of to 473.6 million shillings. That's about $6.1 million for the half year ending March. Revenue rose 1.2 billion shillings. That's compared to 1.202 billion shillings during the same period last year. Tea and coffee prices have been rising globally, and of course it does help that Kenya is the world's largest exporter of black tea. A favorable exchange rate, of course, has also played in to weigh up the profits. And just in reflection to that, Suezanne was the most heavily traded counter today, changing hands at 14.85 shillings and 15 shillings and 70 cents. Sue?
Of course, while tea is certainly Suezanne is certainly one of the more defensive stocks. On the other hand, NIC out with results today, and while it has seen pre-tax profit up quite substantially, it was hit by a lot of bad loans. Tell us about this.
Yes, the bank posted a 42.3 jump in group pre-tax profit. That's for Q1. Total asset base grew from to 52.38 billion shillings. The earnings per share also rose to 1 shillings and 10 cents, up from 77 cents. Total non-performing loans and advances increased though to 1.37 billion shillings from 1.06 billion. The share closed the day at 38 shillings and 25 cents. The banks here are pretty optimistic that 2010 will be the comeback year for the financial sector. So we are yet to see exactly how NIC Bank will perform going forward. Back to you, Sue.
And just very quickly on another note, of course, Kenyan Coble talking about that share split, just trying to sort of calm investors in terms of a lot of the speculation that's been going on there.
Yes, the company has proposed a 1 to 10 share split, meaning the share will be trading at about 10 shillings per share. This is, of course, to increase liquidity of that particular counter, which is at about 100 and close the day at 101 shillings. Now, that's a pretty expensive, share, looking at how investors have been viewing it. And of course, this share split is something the investors will be keen to look at, and analysts are also very optimistic that Kenyan Coble has got its strategy right in terms of expanding across the African continent.
And certainly bringing that much needed liquidity to that market.